Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm the young adult librarian at the Rock Island Public Library, and today, it's technically Boxing Day, I'm pre-recording this, so did a couple kind of short, quick reads for the end of the year. Like if you do a reading challenge, you could check out these books. They are both in our graphic novel section, and they're quick, they're fun, I enjoy both of them. And this first one is Mage and the Endless Unknown. And this book is a graphic novel that is a wordless graphic novel, which I always love these because it's really interesting to see how people get creative and tell a story without words or with very few words. Like in this case, I think at the very end, the main character says something. And yeah, there's like a little bit just in the last few pages. There are few words. But as you might guess from like just looking at the first kind of inside illustration, this is kind of like, looking at the cover, you might see the main character, who is Mage, and think, oh, that's real cute. And it is, but it is also pretty creepy. It's young adult horror, technically. And you don't necessarily get this right away. Here's Mage kind of learning to do magic and experiencing this new world. But then, I mean, very fast, things are getting creepy. Almost immediately, Mage is eaten by this thing and has to escape, but inadvertently creates this other creature and has to sort of deal with that in the aftermath of this. Like, that's just part one. And in each part, sort of, the Mage has a different experience with the magic that they can use, but also the world in which they live. And there's just, again, the illustrations really run the gamut from cute with the protagonist, and then eventually she makes a friend, and oh, this seems nice, they're gonna go underground, they're having an adventure. Things get pretty dark though, so if you're not a fan of like body horror and things, I would maybe skip this one. I'm showing you some tamer pages because, yeah, if you're a horror fan, this might be right up your alley. It really just, I kind of was surprised when I read it that it got as horrifying as it did. Again, the cute cover, I made the mistake of judging it by that, thinking, oh yeah, this is a cute book, but not an all ages one. I would say this really is YA. It's classified that way for a reason. So if you're interested, check it out. Again, at our library, not on any of our streaming apps, so you would need to check out a physical copy of the book if you want to read it. And next, same deal for this one. This is Pusheen the Cat's Guide to Everything. And there's been a few of these. I Am Pusheen the Cat, The Many Lives of Pusheen the Cat. So yeah, I guess this is sort of the third, because there's like coloring books and things. If you've been online in the past decade, you've seen this gray, chubby cat. And these are just really fun books. I've bought them as gifts before. I bought this one, it's the most recent one, for a kid in my life. I won't say who. Of course, this video is coming out after Christmas, so you'll know by then. But the idea here, you have a cat named Pusheen, and it's just these different sections feature cute illustrations of this cat and her family. And so you have descriptions, like in each section. What you get at the start is like a character profile, a little biography. So birthday, best feature, favorite food. In Pusheen's case, that is all of them. And you get sort of these like different personality tests, like which one are you, based on what kind of food you would eat or things like that. So it's a lot of fun. I like how just the art style has really kind of, I mean, from the beginning, the character of Pusheen was established as this. And she has not changed much. But now the story has expanded to include different friends like Sloth, and then you have her siblings. There's Stormy, who is a little gray cat, and their younger brother Pip. And all of these different sections just detail the different cats and creatures in this fictional family. You also have their parents. This is Biscuit, their dad, and then you get their mom. I'm gonna find her, let's see. She is, oh yeah, so in the Mother's Day section, you see like the three cats trying to figure out, okay, what can we do for our mom on Mother's Day? Yes, Sunflower is her name. So obviously the art is very cute. There's lots and lots of gifts. So graphic interchange file, I believe is what that stands for. That's why I'm not going to call it a GIF. But there's lots of Pusheen GIFs out there, and gifts with a T. There's a million like stuffed animals and things because there's all different iterations of this cat. So you have the Pusheenicorn, and you have a little dragon, you have a mermaid, you have these different cats from space. And yeah, they celebrate different holidays, they make good food. It's just a very sweet, mellow read. And for fans of this character, it's worth checking out. But also, I really do recommend these for like beginning readers, especially kids who like cats, but even just kids who sort of like enjoy like different jokes and different kinds of like, there's the comparison usually between reality and fantasy. So you have like, near the end, there's this little hamster character, and yeah, Cheek, usually there's a bit of a gap between how he experiences the world and like what it's really like. So yeah, here you go, Cheek's adventures. You get him exploring his little like hamster castle, but it's like, ooh, it's a magical cave. Or yeah, like a human interacting with him is like making friends with a dragon. So again, fun all ages graphic novel, and there's 3 of these, but also a million other iterations of this famous internet cat. So check it out. And again, these are books that we have in our graphic novel section, but they are not available online. So none of our apps have these, but if you want to check them out, you sure can. We're not open today, but we'll be open again tomorrow. And thank you for watching. I will see you again next week.